Nestled in a country setting, this course is no picnic. Even advanced drivers will have to balance blistering speeds with precise and timely steering technique. Long sweeping curves and wide roadways define this wide-open race. But keep alert. Subtle elevation changes and low visibility from fog may present a tough challenge. Look off-road to your left after the tree canopy for a shortcut opening between the rocks. Turn slightly and shoot the gap. Watch your speed and timing on these back-to-back S-turns by the Wax Museum. Stay wide and dive for the inside of each turn to shave seconds off a record time. The German countryside will be a blur on this fast track. You'll speed through a green landscape lined with weathered cottages, towering windmills, and a traditional German town celebrating Oktoberfest, of course. These roads are very narrow and rarely straight, so pay attention to your speed and line. Drive onto the grass to your left and shoot the gap between the trees and the fence for a good shortcut. Hold on tight. You'll catch some major air getting back on the road. You'll have to lay off the gas to make this long 180-degree turn without hitting the guardrail. Brake hard to keep from hitting the wall on this sharp right turn leading back into town. Prepare for a harrowing racing experience among the windswept cliffs of this coastal track. These ancient roads will put your handling skills to the test. A narrow S-turn will require quick steering. To avoid the rock walls, brake slightly and cut to the inside of this turn for the best line. The narrow roads through this forest hide a number of quick, sharp turns. Tap your brakes while taking these corners to avoid leaving precious paint on the walls. Think fast. Right after this sharp left, hug the right wall and take to the grass. Shoot through this tight area between the rock and the wall to shave off seconds and separate from the pack. Climb to the height of old igneous rock and then plummet to the wind-swept coast. This beautiful wilderness retreat combines rugged terrain with thick alpine forests. But among these sweet pines, leisure takes a backseat to speed as you set out to be victorious on this idyllic wilderness track. Rocket ahead right off the start through these S-turns. Use the grass area for a straighter line, but the uneven ground can make holding that line difficult. Bring your license to fly as sudden and steep elevation changes clear you for takeoff into the crisp mountain air. Watch your speed and line here. You'll catch some huge air off this steep drop in elevation. Just be sure to set up left before the jump. Then keep a straight line towards the right to stay out of the trees. Cut the corners and look for a straighter line through this narrow and twisting section near the train tracks. Brake hard to stay off the walls when taking this harsh left turn near the end of this section. Set in the rural Northlands, this unique course takes you across pastoral farmland and rustic countryside. In contrast to the rural lifestyle, you'll careen down narrow country roads, but watch out for sudden twists, dips, and obstacles. Lay off the gas and hug these quick, narrow turns that appear in town. It's an uphill climb, so be sure to accelerate as soon as you're clear of the turn. To stay off the walls, keep a steady speed along this long S-turn by the cliffside. A few quick turns combined with a timely deceleration will power you through this narrow section of walls. Let up on the gas through these sharp dips to avoid the big air. Watch your speed, or these stone walls will help redesign the frame of your supercar. Race along these uneven highways that weave through the rural English farmland. The road splits here, so choose a side because it will be tough to change lanes. Ease off the gas to keep from hitting the walls, or weave between the pillars for a better line. Known for its rolling hillsides, these roads present elevation changes that will send your supercar airborne. Prepare for takeoff, because these crests in the road will send you flying through the air. To minimize the amount you catch, ease off the gas just before driving over these jumps. Hit the brakes hard when going through this underpass to avoid hitting the wall, and accelerate as soon as you straighten out. And remember, this is rain and fog country, so low visibility may provide a steep challenge. A treacherous alpine speedway awaits you on this track. Navigate the narrow roadways heavy with snow. But hold on, there's plenty of jagged rock and frost-covered glades, creating conditions that would whiten the knuckles of the most seasoned veteran. In these dangerous tunnels, the road is narrow and winding. Tap quickly on the brakes to avoid the walls near the mid tunnel section and again at the end. This sharp right turn requires preparation. Start braking early and power slide your car through the apex as near to the rock wall as you dare. Slam down on the gas as soon as you clear the rocks for maximum results. You'll need to use your brake and some precise steering technique to drive a direct line through these S-turns after the open wood tunnel. Quick steering adjustments will save you from the walls.